What is that other thing that you're talking about Orphans was initially for?
Oh, just something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
No hints?
No.
All right. Chris Martin, everybody. Why was Orphans the first song you wanted to introduce to the world with this project?
Sometimes I and we just trust our gut feeling. And Orphans was the last song to arrive. And it just sort of demanded to be released first. I can't really explain it. It's, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's the newest and we really like it. It could be as simple as that. Also, it's going back to that thing I was saying just earlier. It's very unafraid of itself. It's it's confident in itself, and I really like that about it. I had a voice memo of the beginnings of that song, and I was saving it for the next thing we're doing.
Okay.
And then someone in the band was like, "Hey, have you got anything a bit like this?" I was like, "Okay, it's maybe time to." And then we'd been thinking so much about all these kids in refugee camps who are just like us. Well, I'm not a kid anymore, but people being labelled as just migrants or just refugees or just immigrants, and really they're human people like everyone else. And we were thinking about particularly the young people who've been displaced, who just want to go home and be normal like everybody else. And so that was very much in the air. And then this little voice memo, and that I've forgotten the question completely, but then the song just sort of made itself happen.
Because you've been really open in the media before with prior releases about maybe your struggle with fear of rejection and insecurity and vulnerability. And
sure.
I think you said something beautiful once about when you tell the truth, it's as honest as your nose. This is your nose, and you know it is what it is. Is that kind of how you feel what the music will be getting now?
Yes, I think that after we finished the tour for our last album called Head Full of Dreams, a certain after we did the Super Bowl, we took so much shit, and then we went on the biggest tour we'd ever been on, so it made me realize, okay, some people really like what we do and some people really don't, and we love them equally. So I'm just happy and grateful to be a human. I don't mind if you don't love what we do, but we do love what we do. And so some fear left me at that point of like, well, just be the best thing you can possibly be, and don't worry about what anyone thinks, because you cannot please everybody. You
said something along the lines of you didn't think you would do press for this album.
Yes, we're not doing very much talking or touring or anything.
Is that because the music is going to speak for itself, or what was it about this project that you felt you didn't really want to maybe over-intellectualize?
Well, the truth is, Kevin, that it's very personal, the record, and it's also very unfiltered. So, in a way, if I start trying to explain it, I would start to second guess it. I think the decision we made was just to be totally raw and pure in what the songs are. Does that make any sense?
No, absolutely.
So then there's not really any way of explaining or defending them. They just sort of, they are, and you're either into it or you're not, and it's totally okay either way.